Hey everyone, welcome back. Heath for 1x5 Games, and tonight we're going to take a look at KeyForge Age of Ascension. This is a whole box, but I will warn you, if I do hit one of the super rares, we will not open the deck, but for the majority of them we will. So we got, just going to dump them out there. 10 decks per box, if I remember right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Bonus! I thought there was 10. Apparently I was wrong. Never hurts to be wrong when you get a little bit more out of it. Just kind of looking at it here. I just finally received this box. Doesn't really say on there, if that's okay. I'm gonna have to find a better way of getting these things a little bit sooner, because I got this shit. It's been quite a few days after the fact. Looks like they have a new way of opening it. Take my little knife here. Okay. Okay, that's the deck name. So it looks like they've improved the packaging, so it's not as resealable as it was before. The glue on the bottom is actually very sticky. I don't disagree with that. And I am just going to hold that up there so no one can scan it. There we go. Okay, so we got uncommon. We do have a rare, couple rares, but nothing out of the ordinary. Still, we're going to put that aside because we're really looking for decks that are a little bit more standard. I'm just looking for a standard deck here. Again, we have a lot of uncommons, actually. Zorg, a rare, a lot of rares. That deck you definitely can't see. I'll likely post that one on our eBay account. Flip that over. What do we got? Oh, man, there's actually a lot. Holy shit. Look at all the rares and uncommons in this one. Alright. Next. I'm just looking for like just a base deck here. I hate these freaking QR codes. I always forget they're there. Again, bunch of rares and uncommons. I always forget those are there. I do the same thing with the Pokemon cards. Damn, there's a lot in this one. No, there's not as many. Only a handful. We'll put that to the side. Did they increase the rarity polls? I think so. There's a bunch of more uncommons. Rare. Oh, yeah. This whole frickin', that whole deck, half the deck was uncommons or rares. Okay, I still didn't get any special rares. This one has a lot also. Still haven't got any special rares. That's where all the real hits are. That one's pretty vanilla. Well, we got... Nah, that actually has a lot too. Damn it. They must have increased the rarity levels. What What we got here? Lots of uncommons. Put that aside. 3 more decks to open. And then we're just going to have to bite the bullet and crack a couple of these. But I'm not getting any of the special rares. That one's pretty light. Put that to the side. Let's see. That one is pretty light also. Still no super rares or anything. Let's see, did I get a... Still didn't get a super rare. Jesus Christ, I waited months for this damn box to come. Alright, this one has actually a lot. Okay, we're going to take a look at 4 decks. We'll look at 4 decks. First one is Tuya HRH Flash Nimrod. I can't recall. I'm going to pull this off the side here as I knock the camera around. I thought there was a pull tab, but maybe not. Here, actually, there's the code. Just scan it. I actually don't utilize the online portion, so, and I have no intent of reselling this one. Damn it, where the hell? I thought there was a pull tab. I cannot see any pull tab. All right. Yeah, I can. Tuya HRH Flash Nimrod. Let's see what we got. New cards. Silwyn the Fence. And we have, in this deck, we have Logos, Shadows, and Sanctum. So Shadows, we have Silwyn the Fence, which is Fight Reap, move 1 ether from one of your cards to your pool. It's not a bad one. Guard Disguise, sacrifice Guard Disguise. If your opponent has 3 ether or fewer, steal 3 ether. Jesus, that's kind of mean. Subtle Maul, your opponent discards a random card from their hand. Secret Needle, and we had Secret Needle. Hideaway Hole, sacrifice the Hideaway Hole. Creatures you control gain elusive until the start of your next turn. Umbra. Throwing Stars. Play 1 attack. Or is that 1 attack? To up to 3 creatures. Gain 1 ether for each creature destroyed this way. Ronnie Wrist Clocks. Alright. Steal 1 ether. If your opponent has 7 more, steal 2 instead. Nice. Mias. Oh, the Mias. I heard these are pretty good. Play your opponent skips the forge a key step on their next turn. I heard those are really good. I should be looking out for those, shouldn't I? Let's see. Do I have any more? I might. I do. That's okay. Gamgee. Elusive. The first time this creature is attacked each turn, no damage is dealt. If your opponent has more ether than you, steal 1 ether. It's kind of messed up. Anahita the Trader. Give control of friendly artifact to your opponent. If you do, they must give you 2 ether. That's mean. Spirit's Way. Destroy each creature with power 3 or higher. That's always... That's a game leveler. That's what we would call something that would even out the gameplay, right? Someone's running away from you. You're losing. You're your game's getting out of control, use this to even the scoreboard, if you will. Barrister Joya. Enemy creatures cannot reap. Grey Rider, deploy. This creature can interplay anywhere in your battle line. Okay, fair enough. And you may ready and fight with the neighboring creature. Smite. Ready and fight with a friendly creature. Deal 2 damage to the attacked creature's neighbors. That's kind of brutal. Merrick the Marked. After the dude prevents damage with his armor, capture 1 ether. For each damage just prevented. Holy shit, that's actually pretty good. Golden Aura. Choose a creature, full heal, chosen creature. Charlie's Safeguard, deploy. The creature can enter the play anywhere in your battle line. Taunt. Creature's neighbors cannot be attacked unless they have taunt. And Blinding Light, choose a house, stun each creature of the house. We've seen that one before. Capture 3 ether, reap. That's his play. Capture 3 frickin' ether, really? Wow. He's like, screw you, I just want your shit. Abon the Armorsmith. Other friendly creatures get +1 armor. A graft. If an opponent forges a key on the next turn, they must give you the remaining ether. Standardized testing. Destroy each creature with the lowest power and each creature with the highest power. I'm sorry, what? Destroy each creature with the lowest power and each creature with the highest power. Why isn't this one going for more? And it's just a standard card. That's ludicrous. That card should be way more valuable. Poke. Deal 1 damage to an enemy creature. If this damage destroys a creature, draw a card. Pip pip. After an enemy creature reaps, stun it. Archive a card. For lab work, Helper Bot, you may play 1 non-logos card. Cutthroat Research, steal 2 ether if your opponent has 8 ether or more. Not sure why the hell they would. Play, each player gains 1 ether equal to the ether in their pool. And that's just a standard card too. Okay. Interesting deck. There's nothing wrong with it. Would be interesting to play that one. I still think it's silly that they don't have a just gonna put this off to the side here. Let's see what we got. Quite a few rares and a couple uncommons. And I think we have the Miasma again. But we're going to go ahead and scroll through these a little bit faster this time. Well, we have a new house, the Untamed. Nature's Call, return 3 creatures. Fog Bank, your opponent cannot use creatures to fight in their next turn. It's kind of rude. Deal 2 damage to each enemy flank creature. Deal 1 damage to each enemy creature not on a flank. Wow. Holy shit, that's a powerful card. And so is, God, this is just a standard card too. Tantalin only deals 2 damage when fighting. Okay. But when you fight, you discard a random card from your opponent's archives. But he's got 9. That's pretty rough. He's essentially going to stay in the game for the whole game as soon as you play him. Song of Spring. Shuffle any number of friendly untamed creatures from your hand, discard pile, or battle line back into your deck. That's save the pack. Destroy each damaged creature. Gain 1 chain. Wow. These cards have definitely stepped it up a little bit. Choose a house. We've seen that one. Or similar. Key charge. Lose 1 ether. If you do, you may forge a key at current cost. Full moon. For the remainder of the turn, gain 1 ether each time you play a creature. Assault 3. Before this creature attacks, deal 3 damage to the attacked enemy. Before this creature is attacked, deal 3 to the attacking enemy. Deal 3. Fang House. Trying to, before this creature attacks, deal 3 damage to the attacked enemy. Before this creature is attacked, deal 3 damage to the attacking enemy. Okay. Oharna. Is she fucking sewing up the bear's head? The hell is going on in the... She is sewing up that bear's head, isn't she? Is the bear dead, or is he just enjoying it? Elf Witch. Gain 1 ether for each damage friendly creature. Heal 2 damage from a friendly creature by sewing up his frickin' head. Rigged Lottery. Each player discards the top 5 cards of the deck. For each shadow cards discarded, its owner gains 1 ether. Okay. Didn't realize you were supposed to look at your cards as you discard them. Doubliette. Is that D or no? I can't really tell. Oubliette. Purge a creature with power of 3 or lower. Night Forge. If you have not forged a key this turn, you may forge a key at +4 its current cost. Lucky me. Yahtzee. Oh, Yahtzee gain. Huh. Steal 1 ether. Whistling Darts. Deal 1 damage to each enemy creature. Umbra. Throwing Stars. Sucker Punch. You can only play this card before doing anything else this step. Okay. Deal 2 damage to an enemy creature. If that creature is destroyed by this effect, archive Sucker Punch. Got Nerve Blast, Miasma, which we saw in the last one. Bad Penny, we know. Sniffer. For the remainder of the turn, each creature loses elusive. Destructive Analysis, Sample Collection. Destroy them all. Amber Conduction Unit. After an enemy creature reaps, if it is the first time a creature has reaped this turn, stun it. Okay. Dominator, Thinkdrome. Beambuckler, Mother Gun, Mind Warper, and a Mars Fist. Alright. And that deck is the Josephine Fleetshire Librarian. We got 2 more decks. I really wish they would have done a pull tab this time. It's just a pain in the ass to try and get that wrapper off. And this one is mostly Bioluminescent Fisk. For what it's worth. Alright. Got some more Untamed. Gravid Cycle. After you play this card in the step, return a card from your discard pile to your hand. Fog Bank, they're everywhere. We saw that one. We know Save the Pack. Regrowth. Marmo Swarm. Gets +1 power for each mana, not mana, ether in your pool. Grove Keeper. The crazy chick who sews up dead frickin' bears. Lights Out. Player, return 2 enemy creatures to the owner's hand. Hideaway Hole. Sacrifice the Hideaway Hole. Creatures you control gain elusive until you start your next turn. Brand the Fanatic. Your opponent gains 1 ether. If you're destroyed, you steal 1 ether. Okay, that's interesting. Here's our first upgrade. After this creature is used, deal 2 damage to it. Throwing stars. Swindle. You can only play this card before doing anything else this step. Omega, after you play this card in this step, steal 3 ether. Sucker Punch. Lamindra. Deploy. This creature can enter play anywhere in your battle line. We've seen that before. This first time this creature is attacked, the neighbors gain elusive. I think we saw that last time. Furtive investors. If your opponent has more ether than you, gain 1 ether for each key your opponent has forged. Another little catch-up mechanic there. Dust Chronicles. If your opponent has more ether than you, draw a card. If you have more ether than your opponent, archive a card. Bad Penny Gromid. You cannot play creatures. After an enemy creature is destroyed fighting this dude, your opponent loses an ether. Kind of sucks. We don't really play with these guys much. Mars. Mother Gun. Definitely not a Mars guy. Definitely not a Mars guy. Alright, last pack. Let's see if I can open this without hurting myself. So yeah, we'll have to try this. I'm going on vacation for 10 days, and so I don't get to see Nate for quite a while. Actually, probably for the remainder of the month, but we are going to do a family vacation here soon. Bumblebird Alpha. You can only play this card before doing anything else. Put 2+1 power counters on each friendly untamed creature. We go to a cabin in the first week of June. So I think what I'll do is I'll bring a couple of these decks, and Nate and I will play and see which one we like most. Deal 2 damage to each enemy flank creature. Deal 1 damage to each additional. And we've seen Tantalin, Rustnar, Fight, Destroy an Artifact. If that had an art... I've been calling it Ether this whole time, haven't I? Oh, jeez. Amber. If it had an Amber bonus, you gain that much Amber. Oh, man. I'm just all over the place. Marmo Swarm Glimmer. You can only play this card. Return a card from your discard pile to your hand. Chick sewing up dead frickin' bears. Shit, I literally been calling it Ether all night. I apologize. Doorstep to Heaven. Each player with 6 amber or more is reduced to 5. Baron Menegevin. After you discard a Sanctum card from your hand, Baron captures 1 amber, not ether. Oh, shit. Sometimes it's just one of those days, you know? And you just roll with it. Alright, so let us know what you think. The other 6 decks I think are going to go on our eBay store. And I'll leave that link below. Bingo Bang Bang. Before the fight, deal 5 damage to each neighbor of the creature Bingo Bang Bang fights. Wow, really? Jesus, that's a... I think I'm going to play this one. I'm going to put this one aside. Nathan's going to feel the wrath of Foreman, the bear of the Incenter. And some chick hanging upside down with a... That was random. Thanks for watching. Check out our store. Don't forget, Nut Punch is still on Kickstarter. Yeah, that's right. Kickstarter. Check it out. Nut Punch. Love to see that one completed. Just a project to get off our plate. and we've been really excited about the game. We've been working really hard on it. Any support you could show would be greatly appreciated, even if you just like or share the project. Thanks for watching. Cheers.